Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's Chrissy Sawyer here. So Geminis, I'm going to do your reading for September. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, govern yourself accordingly. And it's going to be a general reading with cards flying out already. How are you doing? How was your full moon? So we're going to do a general reading, drill down a little bit with some tarot cards, see if there's any advice, and then wrap up with an abundance card. How does that suit you, my fine Gemini twins? Just get my desk organized. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Interesting. What have you been doing? Underlying energy. I'm kind of loving the nonchalance of this. The energy coming through is like kind of there's no pressure, obligation. We'll see what else comes out in the reading, but the energy I get from this is literally stretching into a new day. It's that easy, just like getting up. Yeah, it's chop wood. It's that energy of before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Right. Are you ready? Your first card out. Higher power. Now, new life, excuse me. New life can be changes coming in the physical, and it can also be a new way of living through a higher expression of you, through a higher outgoing behavior, because there's been so much cultivated. I mean, we could take since the beginning of 2020, but certainly in the last 6 months, I've witnessed so many people just burst into life, like reach up. Feels elevating. So we've got a higher power coming in. We have Imagine coming in on that goddess moon energy 20. Such a feminine number. So at the moment, we've got very right side feminine receptivity, higher power, imagine. And a fork in the road, which is again coming in on that feminine 13. Okay, I'm going to pull some, because that looks like the manifestation in the physical. That looks like what's going to land. So it might be gems that you've been doing, some serious connection, expansion, meditation, tuning in, amazing work to create what's looking like a fork in the road. So can we have some messages, please, for Gemini for September? Seeing a journey coming in here. I've got the words venturing out. This is where I'm getting a journey. And very much in a place of leadership. Because horses represent freedom. And so my mind might expect the horse to be leading. But look, the horse is following. Loyalty. And kind of, it's almost like sowing seeds as he walks. This could be about distant horizons coming in. So the Chariot is speaking to the Imagine card. And it's activating all the left-hand side of my body, which is the feminine. And with the Higher Power card is the Lovers, and that could literally be speaking to the fork in the road, because the Lovers, you know, in its mundane expression can be a signifier of a new relationship coming in. And it can also be about having to make a choice. So we have a fork in the road coming in, and it's a heart-based choice. It's coming in on that beautiful heart-based 6 energy, the Grail. And what does your heart want? Okay. I want to pull a clarifier. What's the underlying card? Okay. 5 of Cups and Strength in reverse, followed by clarity. Okay, let's have a clarifier, please, for fork in the road. I'm not going to talk into those underlying cards until I've dug into what this message is. Clarifier for fork in the road, please. Thank you. So the fork in the road card is getting the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. This is deep state of rest and replenishment. You know, not because you're poorly or knackered or fatigued, it's because you've written yourself that permission slip to build a nest and lie down. And you're going to need time to ponder. If there's a shift coming here, and it looks very much like there is. And the 5 of Wands this is a gorgeous energy. It's building, it feels like a building. It's like building the scaffold. Is it building the scaffold to get a higher perspective? But it's an energy of working together from a place of passion. Building together, fork in the road, building together and taking time to rest and replenish. But remember the Chariot's here. Okay. What are Gemini building with this? What's the opportunity with the fork in the road? I'm not sure it's going to be revealed. What's the opportunity for Gemini, please, with the fork in the road? I think here, Gemini, you're going to be limited just by your own mind, because, you know, the world is, it's not only the end of a cycle, but the next card is the Fool, the beginning of a new soul journey. And the world is like, bloody well done. The world is like a wreath, wearing a wreath and bringing it home. It's flower of life energy. It's what have you built? It is. It's amazing. It's just such a lovely, abundant card. It feels abundant. So that's coming out for Fork in the Road, but it took me straight to Imagine. They have similar energies. So I'm going to put that between those two cards. What's the opportunity? The world. All right then. All right, let's have clarity on the Lovers, please. Soon. You're stuck in your head about something, Gemini. So, got the Nine of Swords, which is all mind. It's coming on that 9 energy, which is trying to find conclusion through confusion. Trying to find conclusion through confusion. So that's coming out like that. That's interesting. So the other clarifier is the Knight of Swords. What I'm noticing is she has her head in her hands and he appears to be running, but running towards his chariot. And he has a bow and arrow on his back, and she has a bow and arrow on her shoulder. So the variations, the feeling is trying to find conclusion through confusion. So my guidance is to drop into the heart and follow the heart. That's the easiest way on the body. It's not so taxing. In the physical, in the mundane, this could be a match that can't quite land. Traditionally, the Knight of Swords can be about impetuosity and not stopping to think. I mean, look, the dust is literally coming off his heels. I hope he knows what he's doing. If he's tuning in to his higher power, the eagle that goes ahead to see the bigger picture, then he will absolutely know what he's running towards or away from. I don't think this has presented itself yet. Why do I say that? Because there's no big energy coming off these cards. It's just fog. That's all I've got. It's just fog in the head with the lover's story, which is coming under higher power. And it's almost like this side of the reading has taken on a different vibe to this side. This side is about imagine, travel the world, get some rest. You're building the scaffold to the fork in the road. You're building it in the material, walking with confidence, and the chariot energy is coming in. So it looks like, well, you are Gemini, so why wouldn't there be two stories? Yeah, low underlying for the clarifiers. Death and rebirth. It's beautiful. Passion coming in, joining with others. Yeah. Okay, let's have some guidance cards. It looks like you've got a decision to make to do with this fork in the road that's coming from a really high vibing place. Yeah. Okay. I heard a lovely sentence the other day, which was, discover the facts and follow them without bias. Okay. That will take you out of your noisy, confused mind that's trying to work it out. But what happens in there, I forgot the Lover's card, there's going to be emotion in there, and the mind cannot process emotion. All right. It's got to be done in the heart and in the body and somatically. So a guidance card is radical acceptance of the facts. And here you've got to be really honest with yourself. What are the facts in this situation? What do I know so far about what I perceive to be a fork in the road? Fact. Fact. And a fact is something you can push and it doesn't fall over. It just stands up. If it falls over, keep pushing. Why am I doing that? What is that about? What is that about? All right. So guidance is, yeah, and there's this beautiful cosmic heart energy. And that's about connectedness. So that's about you're not alone. Another guidance card, please, for Gemini for September. Horse, change. Horse, change. Herald of change coming in on this massively creative 30 energy. It's creative. So that message might be as simple as a radical acceptance of change. And, you know, if it helps to journal, to literally write down, what am I unprepared to accept? What am I stuck or limited in? What can I allow to flow through me? And just keep it really intellectual if it's feeling overwhelmingly emotional. Yeah. Clarity, so it's about organized so that the house is the home, this is the what's going on inside. And I'm going to bring that in with the Ace of Swords, which is the clarity that you're craving. The clarity that's going to, I don't even think you are craving clarity. That's the clarity that's going to just shine the light. And you'll achieve clarity by exploring the facts and following them without bias. Okay, and what that does is that gets rid of that moon illusion Because very often what we dream about becomes a fact through our perception. Okay. This is one of the most common illusory dreams. And when we project our dream state, our idealized state onto another being, we think they become that. They don't become that. They become that through our eyes and our lenses. So when you name the facts, and let's say it is a significant other, when you name the facts, then you'll get to see them free from all of your projections. The projections get pushed aside, and then you see the truth. You see the absolute clarity of the situation or the person. Okay, name it as it is. Discover the facts and follow them without bias. All right, let's wrap this up in the gorgeous Geminis with an abundance card. What's the abundance message for Gemini for September? Not too shabby. I'm going to bring the underlying message in, because one brings in a challenge. I mean, look what's coming in for you, Gemini. I mean, is this good enough? Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, so here we are, this is radical acceptance. You begin a love affair with spirit, right? So this might be about an important internal relationship or a significant external. And I'm going to bring that in with the underlying card, which is about worth. This is a real relationship. There might be a worth issue here that's causing this energy. Kind of, a settle for second best. It's not quite what I want. Am I going to be truly happy? Yeah, but no, but it's that kind of energy. And the heart knows. The heart absolutely knows. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, Geminis, my darlings, I'm going to go. I'm going to leave you with my love for today. Please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. I love your comments, and I'm so glad you're here. Lots of love. I'll see you soon.